Disney World is famously coined the happiest place on Earth. The popular attraction, It's a Small World, draws millions of visitors each year, and children can often be seen plopping pennies into the ride's waterways. The penny, that was once an important factor in the U.S. monetary system, has been reduced to a lucky charm at the bottom of a children's theme park ride. In 1787, Benjamin Franklin designed the first U.S. penny called the Fugio cent. The first pennies were large and heavy compared to the modern coin. It was not until 1909 when the familiar penny was truly born. Bearing the stature of former President Abraham Lincoln and the phrase, "In God We Trust," the penny has become a staple of the American economy. Recently, the penny has been the sole focus of a national debate. Currently, the usage of the penny has become minimal. Inflation rates have reduced the importance of the penny, and the cost to mint the coin is currently on the rise. There have been discussion to remove the penny from the monetary system for reasons ranging from environmental to economic. Yet, many have also gathered in support of the nation's smallest coin, reasoning that the removal of the penny would do more harm than good for the country's economy. Regardless, one overwhelming question remains: is a penny saved truly a penny earned? In 2005, the first major legislation was introduced by Representative Jim Kolb to remove dollar bills from circulation and replace them with dollar coins. Though this bill did not pass, it was the first modern complaint about the monetary system in America. Those opposed to the bill argued that the American public would not agree to it because of the overwhelming usage of dollar bills, the inconvenience of carrying coins, and the unwillingness to change what has been ingrained in our world. Many have a similar attachment to the penny. Penn State professor of economics Raymond Lombra found that removing the penny from the U.S. coinage system could have economic consequences. He estimated that the direct effects of rounding to the nearest nickel could cost consumers anywhere from $318 million to $818 million, with a midpoint of about $600 million. While some argue that the firms would round down to attract customers, Lombra says that this goes against the basic microeconomic principle that firms are driven by the desire to maximize profits. Because poorer households tend to make more cash transactions, the rounding tax would hit them harder. As prices continue to inflate, rounding to the nickel seems like a plausible option. But the greater need for nickels, which researchers believe would come from the removal of the penny, could cost the U.S. more money than it is currently spending on the production of the 1-cent coin. Some charities argue that they are reliant on the donation of small change.
One Albuquerque grade school scraped together $2,700 in pennies and donated it. 27 students from North Star Elementary got to present a check to Animal Humane New Mexico today and tour its facility.
The nonprofit organization Good Sense for Oakland raised $35,000 in 4 years by asking school-aged children to donate pennies to their cause. If the penny were eliminated, Good Sense for Oakland would have to rely on higher value coins, which can be difficult for low-income families to afford. There are also traditions, like putting pennies in a piggy bank, gifting pennies as good luck charms, or teaching good money habits to kids that are representative of the sentimental value of pennies, a value that is argued to exceed economic value. These traditions challenge the abolition of the penny. They offer a use that is shared by many citizens and cannot be replaced with dollar bills or digital money. Opposers argue that regardless of the sentimental value, the penny simply costs more to produce than it is worth. In 2017, the U.S. Mint lost $69 million from making pennies. Pennies cost $2.06 to produce in 2018 due to a 15.6% rise in copper prices and a 13.2% rise in zinc prices. Although these numbers do not directly affect the pockets of Americans, the debt of the U.S. Mint may be argued to have a significant influence on taxes. Critics contend that it is more valuable for the U.S. Mint to invest in the future of money. These forms include cryptocurrency, credit and debit cards, and digital transactions that are more convenient and accessible. Also, the U.S. Mint reported that $62 million worth of pennies is lost from circulation every year. Traditions, such as pressing pennies into machines, throwing them into fountains, or simply losing them in clothing pockets, are all instances that contribute to this high number. Pennies are also argued to hurt the environment. These impacts extend far beyond littering. The mining of zinc and copper, which are major components of pennies, pollute the air and water. The process of mining for sulfatic zinc ores creates large amounts of cadmium vapor and sulfur dioxide, which can cause acid rain. Zinc mining also results in the creation of carbon monoxide, which is very toxic to humans and other animals, as well as being an ozone-forming agent. The release of these compounds poisons water supplies across the nation. Anti-penny groups like Retire the Penny advocate for its removal from circulation. In 2018, the U.S. Mint produced $86 million worth of pennies. Retire the Penny claims that the removal of the coin will save the U.S. $85 million a year. By abolishing the penny now, the organization believes that the penny will retire with grace, while still supporting our economy. In 2017, Senator John McCain presented the Coins Act. This bill would have eliminated the production of the penny. He withheld the argument of prior critics. The penny has become insignificant in American life. Nevertheless, the opposition remained, arguing that the penny still had significant worth. In a similar fashion to Representative Kolb's proposition, the Coins Act did not pass. Evidently, the future of the penny is far from decided. The controversy may extend for decades, with many questioning if the pretty penny will ever be pinched.